Welcome back to the channel for another Buc-ee's construction update. Today is Friday, June 27, 2025, and we're in Huber Heights, Ohio.
We're standing across the street from the construction site of what will be Ohio's first Buc-ee's. As you can see in the video, we are wearing the appropriate t-shirts today.
Yes, we are.
The big construction update for this week, the roof has been raised, as Sonia's trying to show us there. The roof is now completely covered. I wouldn't want to say it's done because I'm sure there's a lot of work to do, but last Friday when we were down here, it was about 2/3 covered, and we figured it'd be complete by now, and it is. If you look out across the construction site, there's a little bit of work going on everywhere. They're moving some dirt from one of the big dirt piles in the front over by where the fuel lines are buried underground. That structure on the outside of the building where the entrances are going to go and some of the decorative features. You can see a lot more of the steel structure going in place there. State Route 235 in front of the Buc-ee's. They've got some cones and some barriers up, so the road improvements look like they're getting ready to get underway. The exit ramp from I-70 to State Route 235, work is still progressing there. Arts Road, which we're standing on, nothing going on here. Center Point Boulevard, no changes from last week. I do want to point out that this construction on 235, it runs from the exit ramps all the way north to the intersection where the Coca-Cola and Old Dominion Way is. So that's probably going to really cause some traffic problems while that's going on. But they're going to have to do something to handle the few extra cars that might be coming down this road once the Buc-ee's opens.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to be in West Milton, Ohio with our cork gun game. I don't know if we want to call that our second job or a third job. I don't know how many jobs we have anymore, but
I've lost count.
We're going to be at the West Milton 4th of July Festival. It's held down in the park. Big fireworks show on Friday night, which will be the 4th of July. We'll be there operating from Tuesday to Friday. We booked in with our friends from the Ohio Carnival Company. So if anyone's in the area, you can stop down to West Milton and say hi. We'll be working every night from probably about 5 to 10 through the week and then all day on the 4th of July. They got a really good fireworks show down there. If you're in the area and you're looking for a place to go watch fireworks on the 4th, it's a real good place to watch them down there.
Good viewing area. They have a nice hill up there.
Yeah. So I think that's going to do it for today. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these Buc-ee's construction update videos. As always, thanks for watching.
We'll see you down the road.
Bye for now.
Bye.
We didn't notice this when we were making our video, but if you look closely here in the south parking lot, I put some red arrows to kind of show you what I'm talking about, but you can see the base supports for some light poles. This is State Route 235 north. As you exit I-70 east, you can see all the construction barrels, and as we get closer to the site here, you can see the barricades along the road. A little bit of a new traffic pattern here. Not sure how long this road construction is going to last while they put the improvements in place for the new store. You can see here this road construction on State Route 235. It extends north past the Buc-ee's all the way up to the Old Dominion and Coca-Cola roads here, the next traffic light. Here's a look at the exit ramp from I-70 West to State Route 235. You can see work continues in this area here. Here's a look at the south and north fuel pump islands. You can also see that south parking lot with the start of the bases for the light poles. Here's a look at the retail store. You can see the roof is 100% covered. Work continues on the entrances and exits, as well as the outside of the building. This is the field across the street from the construction site, the intersection of Arts Road and Technology Boulevard. You can see that bulldozer is no longer in the middle of the field. This gives us a aerial view of the road construction that's taking place on State Route 235. See the barricades that have been put up in place for the road improvements. Here you can see where that extends north up to Old Dominion and Coca-Cola Drive. This is Centerpoint Boulevard. You can see looks like the road construction is completed, but still not allowed to drive on it.